ऑर्डर मेंबर था। एंड ऑल्सो हमने अहमद को भी ढूंढ लिया था, जो कि इस एरिया के ब्यूरो का टूल वाला वो बंदा है, हमारे टूल को मॉडिफाई करता है। एंड इस बार हम उस बंदे को ढूंढ रहे हैं, बंदी को ढूंढ रहे हैं, उसने बुक्स जलाए थे। तो जो बुक्स का केयरटेकर था उसने इस जगह का नाम लिखा था खून से, तो हम यहाँ पे पहुँच चुके हैं ढूंढने के लिए। लेट्स गो।
Better keep my eyes open.
बार बार आके चिड़िया को मार ले मेरे बाद यहाँ से।
Now Enkidu has a clear path.
Prepare the prisoner of Zahra's
A
order.
prisoner? Here? That guard might have the key.
Have a heart. The man's not had a good meal in days.
He's got our orders.
Nobody knows anything. Poor guy. Comes up with a bunch of bullshit. I'd go, man.
भाई ये ना मतलब चाबी लेके ही आ गई हमारे लिए। थैंक यू सर।
Or something. What a life, eh?
Someone is being held prisoner. किधर? कहाँ पे?
I need your eyes, my friend.
इसी तो जगह है।
Books will only bring you sorrow. Mother said, go into business, get a market stall. Only I had this. How right.
अंदर है वो। इसका डोर किस तरफ है?
Survey the area, Enkidu.
डोर उधर है। Yep, that's it. That's about it. तो तोड़ना पड़ेगा, तो मुझे इसको मार के अंदर जाना पड़ेगा। बस वो चल के आ जाए यहाँ पे तो मैं इसको मार दूँ। मैं ऐसे फेंक सकता हूँ क्या चाकू? बहुत रिस्की लग रहा है ऐसे ही। After a streak of non-stealthy approaches, quite scared.
Hold on. Hold on.
Check it.
When I find you, you will bleed.
If you find me, you won't.
Don't Don't kill me. Please, give me more time. I almost cracked it.
Don't worry. I'm not here to kill you. What are you trying to crack?
The book. I said I couldn't. This is not a language I know, but she gave me no choice.
Who?
A woman named Zahra. One of the scholars here.
What is this book? What is it called?
The only thing I know is that it is written in a script unlike any other. And I have seen hundreds. The way Zahra talks, it's more of an artifact or relic than a book. I lied about my progress so they wouldn't kill me. I can't read a single word. I don't even know if it's a language.
Where can I find Zahra?
I don't know. She could be anywhere in the city. I just want to go home.
All right, get to safety before the guards return. Must be something here to help me.
My Elzeric. Demoness, green and yellow to my dragon's kiss I leave upon you. As the wise poet Arab once wrote, you are my law, you are my order. Al-Azdaha.
This order letter mentions Arib. An innocent reference, or something more sinister.
Pronounce Zara, I have tried every language I know, every trick in my translator's bag of tricks, but this ominous book resists all efforts to translate it. What else can I do? Find the translator.
This book makes me uncomfortable. I will leave it here.
मुझे लगा कुछ उठान मतलब कुछ नीचे मतलब कुछ पेपर्स पड़े हुए थे तो इन्वेस्टिगेट करेगा जल्दी देखी भी नहीं थी मैंने
This peculiar machine. I saw something like it in Ahmad's workshop. This letter gives the location of the scholar Zahra's estate. Time to visit Zahra's estate and see if she is involved with the order.
इन्वॉल्व तो है बट इसके ऊपर जो है वो कौन है मेरे को मतलब आई डोंट नो येलो क्यों थोड़ा बहुत ऑरिजिन्स एंड वल्हल्ला एंड ओडिसी की तरह इन दी सेंस कि हमको भी इसमें ऑर्डर मेंबर्स को मारना पड़ता है एक ट्री फॉर्मेशन जैसा आई मीन ऑरिजिन्स में उतना ज़्यादा नहीं था आई थिंक आई गेस बट ओडिसी एंड वल्हल्ला में तो था मतलब इट वाज लाइक ए कंप्लीट पेज डेडिकेटेड टू ऑर्डर मेंबर्स बट इस बार इट्स मोर लाइक हम ब्यूरो बनाते हैं एंड फिर वहाँ के ऑर्डर मेंबर्स को मारते हैं सब वो तो रहेगा यार से हर गेम में मेंबर्स तो रहते ही मानना तो पड़ता ही है like the approach बाकी गेम्स में compared to this game was different and like this is something like पुराने गेम्स जैसे थोड़ा बहुत mix and match मतलब जैसे हम जैसे Assassin's Creed 1 में था
But nobody's home. Now is my chance to search her place.
तो यहाँ से कैसे पता चलेगा कि nobody's home? Wait, not even enemies. Oh wow.
Wooden weapons and training dummies. Looks like our scholar wields both pen and sword.
अच्छा ये ब्लोट
Another book of poetry by Arib. She definitely is popular in certain circles.
स्टार्टिंग में उस बंदे ने जो बात की थी जो इस एरिया के ब्यूरो में काम करता है उसने भी इसी के बुक के बारे में बात की थी मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा
Zahra is definitely tied to the order, along with somebody named El Rabisu. Learned all I can. Better get to high ground and get ready. Zahra might return any minute.
Wait on the rooftop for the scholar to return. And make investigation for Woodbury. Assassinate Zahra the corrupt scholar. एक क्लू अभी भी नहीं मिला है. Al-Zari is an odd number under Al-Rabis. Al-Zari का. तो बस सीधा वहाँ जाएंगे हम. It has to be the governor, right? And a boss. Every other game.
Servants, prepare a glass of date juice on ice and serve it with a plate of honeyed bread and pomegranates. Then prepare the bath salts. I am utterly beat. Paradise is where you find it. That old fool tinkering with his worthless ancient disc and helpless patience. Bah!
Of course, Sayyidati.
The real answers are in books. They are always in books. Am I not right?
Always, Sayyidati.
When I get that book translated, then we'll see who is the real head of the order.
As you wish, Sayyidati.
Why did she move? Please make the jump, please.
The endless tide of traitors getting.
वैसे जब ये नहाने आएगी तब मारना सबसे ज़्यादा इजी होगा बस फिर वो अकेली हुई ना ओ ऐसे भी अकेली है ओह
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning. Good thing Hunain could not translate a single word.
Thanks to your masterful deception with the fire at the House of Wisdom, the prisoner is on. As we speak, he shall not set foot outside the scriptorium until his death. I'm curious ना कि like when will this connect to Valhalla? क्योंकि अभी तक Valhalla के related कुछ भी ऐसा मतलब I mean वो अलग स्टोरी थी वैसे ये तो जाके बस उससे मिला था but like इसका जो aim change हुआ था ना like to find his
I should return to the Rafiq.
तुम लोग काम धंधा नहीं रहता है क्या? मतलब ऐसे जा रहा हो तो तुम देख, ओ नो ओ नो, हाँ गुड कॉल स्टेटस, बच गया मैं। बाय। अच्छा खासा निकल गया था लास्ट राउंड पे, देख लिया उसने। तो वेयर वाज आई? यप, वल्हाला। आई मीन इसको जब लाइक आई एम प्रीटी श्योर वैसे तो मतलब ये जब लास्ट बंदे को मार लेगा एंड फिर जब ये आई मीन आर्टिफैक्ट से ही कुछ होना होगा इसका। आई गेस सो, आई एम होपिंग सो, क्योंकि उससे पहले जिन्नी तो कुछ नहीं करने वाला। एंड द वे आई सेड जिन्नी इज द ओनली प्रॉपर मतलब थिंग जो मतलब वल्हाला से थोड़ा बहुत रिजेंबल करता है, इफ यू वांट टू से इट लाइक दैट। जैसे मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, ईवोर जब मतलब सिंस मैं लड़की बना था तो आई विल स्पीक एज इफ वो लड़की थी, एंड कैसे भी कैनन में तो वो लड़की है। ईवो के जो भी विजन्स आते हैं ओडिन के, दैट्स हाउ द जिन्नी इज अभी के लिए और बसिम, बट एट सम पॉइंट इन टाइम ही माइट ओवरटेक बसिम, आई फील सो। I was in the middle of the cutscene and power cut हो गया यार। यहाँ तो पहुँच के मैं बात कर रहा था and अचानक से लाइट चली गई मिड कॉन्वर्सेशन में। इसके पहले का वीडियो थोड़ा बगी सा हो रखा है, होप तो फिक्स कर पाऊँ मैं। पूरा इशू हो जाएगा बहुत तगड़ा।
Join me on the roof.
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabid, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this Fazil with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
वैसे मेरा सिस्टम अभी क्रैश हो गया था, उसकी वजह से फ्रेम ड्रॉप्स हो रहे हैं क्या? इज दैट द रीज़न? 47 48 मैं पहली बार नोटिस कर रहा हूँ, बट इससे पहले मैंने कटसीन के टाइम कभी देखा नहीं था। अभी जब गेम चलने गया तब बराबर 66 64 आ रहे 70। आई डोंट नो, कटसीन की वजह से ऐसा हो रहा था क्या? अल रबीसू ओपन इन्वेस्टिगेशंस में लास्ट टारगेट बचा ही है। फ्रेम्स फिर से बढ़ गया, पता नहीं यार, मतलब आई डोंट नो। द बुक इज द की टू द ऑर्डर्स अलरू। ग्रेट वर्क। व्हाट इज अलरू? Al-Zarik is an order member under Al-Rabisu. Rabisu is hiding in the House of Wisdom. We are tracking this.
What?
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the wisdom of the universe. از ما را خواست که نگاه
لكن المسألة تكمن في نشأته الإغريقية.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyya, the poet?
أشكرك على
अच्छा अभी इंग्लिश में बात करें तो पास आके तो सीधा लैंग्वेज बदल दी तुमने.
من كان
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyya, the poet?
يريد مني الحسن أن أواصل
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, blooming between upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
لا تسر
Go to find opportunity.
لكن المسألة تكمن
एक दो के बाद करता हूँ पहले.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
इसको बहुत ज़्यादा देखने लगे हैं हम, considering कि मतलब मुझे तो लग रहा था ना कि इसको देखने को नहीं मिलेगा हमें. बस वो आउटफिट वाला कोई लाइन नहीं था इसका. But she's kind of a main character, I guess.
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
I'll just walk.
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before.
Ooh.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes.
DNA.
It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Interesting. Interesting. leaving? Bye-bye. दो बंदे हैं अभी ना, एक वहाँ पे अरेब, वहाँ पे भाई कितने सारे
Translate. What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
Wada'an.
इतना ही बात था बस.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. Lecture will begin after a short break. Enjoy our bountiful snacks and a sparkling with
Right. ये तो पर्स है. इस पॉइंट पर चुराने का मतलब
There
ही
is
नहीं है.
that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant lands bring to our ears, from your wind-touched lips, the mirage's song, the kiss that grips.
वाह 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 वाह.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
You too.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
तो वो तो अपना मिशन वाला ना, बुक वाला. चलो 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 लेक्चर शुरू होने वाला, सब चलो.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people. But our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
Oh, there's only one chamber I am interested in. इस पे वो बुढ़ा गया.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Assassinate Fazil the Great Scholar. The leader of the order in Abbasiya goes by the name of Al-Rabis. Reporting word for demon. Plans revealed as far House of Wisdom. Requiring well.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiya. I need to hunt him down.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Lend me your eyes.
The gardener on the roof might have a basement access. ये तो कुछ नहीं बोलने वाला मेरे को पता है पीछे कौन है उससे बात करता हूँ
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
से बात कर लेते हैं एक बार
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
Nice. Very nice. I order the gate.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use my
Fazil's
weapons
greatest
again
work.
if needed.
Nice detail to load मतलब ऐसे चलते चलते.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib. Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Saved my backside too many times to count. That's how I killed Khurramdin's chief guard back in 23.
No point in trying to save them anymore.
Hey! What? Stay back. No telling what it might do. Wait, just a... How much longer can you hide, meat? Rest in peace. Fall in!
We'll find him.
Hey!
मैं ना गलत जगह पे स्टेल्थ करने की कोशिश करता हूँ इसलिए होता नहीं है.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
The lovers' rendezvous. Rarely beloved, Fazil's work, despite its flaws, has inspired me to bravery.
Gone. Only a matter of time. But live long enough, Warm.
Yeah.
As I
Burn and fight.
touch the horizon, blood will flow. Someone is going to die for this.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. An impressive volume. Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it.
Again I ask, those who came before are...
Those who shall
Are
return.
those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
Finally. Mardikvar.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
इसे मारो मटकों को.
Wait just a...
Hey, what?
Not enough. Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers. You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me there. Hold on!
मालूम पड़ रहा है हम टारगेट के पास आ रहे हैं अभी.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Oh ho ho ho! New outfit, costume. Using disguises, a disguise can help you avoid detection in certain locations as long as you keep a low profile. White patient robe. Nice. ये थोड़ा और लग रहा है इस पे.
Please, take me back. I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Give me a second.
Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
This is going to be...
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid?
ओहो क्या होने वाला है भाई कुछ मस्त दिखा दो मजा आ जाए.
This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
यार मशीन तो चला देते एक बार प्लीज. नो.
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
फिर से क्यों इक्विप हो गया? मैं निकाल दिया था ना इसे। Why not? मैं पीछे नहीं पड़ा है कैसे भी सो।
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order.
Praise the infinite. Alcohol. मर चुका है तू तो।
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
मेरे को ये पसंद नहीं आ रही अब और।
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper, Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Easy, Basim, I am here. Basim, Tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace. In the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I—
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
That was intense.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.
For some time later. हम यहाँ पे कर क्या रहे थे वैसे? पहले तो ये change करो. Fight patient room. Wait, what? What the what? Okay, so guys, I have become a master assassin now. Would you look at that? अच्छा अच्छा ये यही चेंज हो गया वो पुराना वाला आउटफिट ही चला गया मेरा ओके ठीक है नाइस दिस इज लाइक ओह थोड़ी देर इसी को ऐसे ही रख लेते हैं बस दिस इज लुकिंग क्वाइट नाइस एंड ये मैं अपग्रेड कर लूँगा बाद में दैट्स इट फॉर नाउ गाइस यहाँ पे तो Roshan and Fulat. Mohammed and Tahir was arguing with Al-Mardik Khwar. Kill 60 5 4 9 हाँ ये ले लेता हूँ पहले Codex
You took your time.
Did you wait up, Master?
I wait for no man. You look tired.
Nothing a little adventure won't fix. What news?
Ali thinks the time is right to attack the palace. The Oyun are distracted and the people divided.
Divided how?
Some are claiming the new Khalifa stole the throne from Abu Abdullah, son of Al-Mutawakkil. What do you know of him?
Little. He was there at the palace, the night his father... The night I reached into that chest. Master, Have we learned anything more about the object within?
Why do you ask?
It seems a shame we know so little about something the Order prized so much. Should we not seek to know our enemies better, the better to defeat them?
Marhaban, Basim. Have I interrupted?
No. We must turn to the task at hand.
Of course, Abu Abdullah. Rebecca tells me you have met his mother, Qabiha.
I did. I think she could be first among our foes. She, or Arib the poet, or Muhammad the governor. All three had ties to our enemies.
Muhammad ibn Tahir. His cousins govern the land on which Alamut sits.
Their protection is all that shields us from our enemies.
I cut our enemies' legs beneath them, master. Let me strike while their stumps are bloody. I will unmask them and learn their intent.
Basim is right. We must act swiftly.
Go to the Round City. Investigate all three, but take no further action. Report back to me atop the house of the previous hill.